Thank you very
Purple
much.
Friday. He's representing our Vikings this Sunday.
Thank you very much. Wow. Representing the Vikings, representing all of Minnesota sports.
It's a huge weekend in Minnesota sports, huge weekend for Minnesota families. It's MEA.
There's so much going on. Lynx tonight, of course. The weather is great, and we have seen the change this morning. We're in the 50s right now. As we go into the afternoon, we'll see temperatures back into the 70s. But I can't believe I'm saying this because I think I said earlier in the year we'd probably be done with the 80s. Sunday has a chance to hit 80. Maybe not in the metro, but outside of the metro, it's possible. 51 southeast winds are still there. It is still bone dry. Dew points in the 20s. That is a very, very low dew point. That's why relative humidity is so low. And we've been talking about that elevated fire threat. 57 in Eden Prairie, 56 in St. Cloud. I mean, these are very mild temperatures to start. You can see the cold front showing up here in Moorhead and Thief River Falls. That will eventually give us a chance for some rain, but this is at least some positive signs here. Moisture is increasing, 37 for dew point compared to our 29. But today is still going to be elevated fire threats here. You got 73 degrees this afternoon and breezy with a south wind at 13 miles per hour.
Hey, good morning. Happy Friday. Live look here at 94 westbound in the Landfall area. Good morning if you're waking up there. This isn't too far from Highway 120 Century Avenue area. From this spot right now, it'll take you about 4 minutes to get to Highway 61, 8 minutes to get to 35 east south. That's just if you're headed out the door over the next 15 minutes. I'll have more drive times for you as the morning goes on, but they're looking really good right now. Also stay tuned for some more road work that could slow you down later this afternoon. Alicia?
CC will check back soon. Thank you. Now, as John mentioned, it's going to be an absolute gorgeous weekend for everyone here in Minnesota.
That's right, but the dry, windy conditions that we're seeing could pose some problems out there. Michelle Beck is in the Dayton's Bluff neighborhood in St. Paul with everything that you need to know this morning. Good morning, Michelle.
Yeah, good morning to you, Jason, Alicia. You know, it is that time of year when the leaves are nice and crispy and you got to start raking them off your yard. Well, in the last 2 hours, the National Weather Service came out to say that elevated fire conditions, they continue into today. And the DNR, of course, reminds us to not burn when things are windy and when things are dry. In fact, right now, open burning is not allowed for most of the state. Campfires, though, are okay. As we wait for today's release, this latest map from the DNR shows a lot of red across Minnesota, meaning there's extreme fire danger. The John says that risk isn't as high today. Combined with all that wind, we've seen a dry start to fall, and weather experts think drought conditions will last through the end of the month.
When we have wind gusts and heavy speeds of wind, then those embers can be carried over a mile away and start a wildfire somewhere else.
If the fire isn't put out, there is possible jail time and fines that I want to tell you about. I'll have those details in the next half hour, guys.
All right, Michelle, thank you so much. Let's turn now to the Lynx. We are less than 13 hours away from tip-off in a do-or-die Game 4 against the New York Liberty.
Yeah, the Lynx win tonight, or their season in hopes of another WNBA championship will be over. Our Audrey Russo is live inside Target Center ahead of the most important game of the season so far, Audrey.
Jason, Alicia, that's right. Tip-off is at 7, and that fan support, we're going to need people here, we're going to need people here, we're going to need people here. That fan support could make the difference between the Lynx going to New York for Game 5 or the Liberty celebrating the championship.